Austria has for many years been considered a top destination for its superior medical facilities, not only within Europe, but also increasingly around the world. The healthcare sector, though, is only part of a wider ambition to develop stronger business ties with this region and especially the UAE. Werner Baumgartner is chairman of the Austrian Business Council. He joins us here in the studio this evening. Werner, great to have you with us. You know, what key methods do you use to boost economic activity between Austria and the UAE?
Basically, we do the same as most of the other trade commissions would do. We do trade shows. We bring delegations from Austria to the UAE, from the UAE to Austria. But as the Austrian Business Council, as such, we are an association of Austrian businesses who are invested here in the UAE. We meet for regular networking events, we exchange each other, and we do also events on a cultural level. For example, we organize a food festival to promote food and drinks from Austria.
So, you know, is business generated by the Austrian business community, you know, would you say it's meeting its targets at the moment here in this region?
Basically, yes. The trade volume between Austria and the UAE is around $1.2 billion, which is quite good for our sizes. The growth between the two countries in the trade is about 15% continuously over the last years. Good news is that now the trade between UAE and Austria is bigger for the first time ever than the trade between Austria and Saudi Arabia. So we are at a good path, I would say.
What, you know, are currently the most popular sectors that Austrian businesses are getting into so they can enter this market?
Right. We have currently about 230 companies who have invested in the UAE. They have their own setup. The majority does the business in construction. You know, you have these projects like Burj Khalifa, you have the Louvre in Abu Dhabi, or for example, the Sheikh Zayed Learning Center in Al Ain, where a lot of Austrian companies are involved. So construction is the biggest one, most probably.
Now, Arab Health is currently on the go, of course. You know, what opportunities do you see for your members at the event this year and going forward as well in the future?
We have currently about 50 exhibitors at the Arab Health event, Arab Health Fair. Majority of them are doing medical technical equipment. But, and that's something I really like to announce here because it's really great, Austria has a world-class healthcare system, and a lot of Emiratis and other people travel to Austria to get treated. But now, for the first time ever, a stationary rehabilitation center will be opened here in Dubai. It's a joint venture between the Austrian Wagner Group and the Canadian Specialist Hospital. The investment volume is about $35 million. It will help the government here and private people to save money. They don't need to travel to Austria or to Germany anymore. They can get the treatment here.
Are Austrian companies, you know, knowledgeable about this region? I mean, is there somewhere they can go? And are they interested also in doing business outside? Because often, perhaps a lot of Austrian business is doing well in Austria. They don't want to go elsewhere.
All right, that's correct, basically. But there are a lot of Austrian companies who want to go abroad. Look, Austria is an export-based economy. So they are used to export first to the European Union, but now increasingly also to other parts of the world. And the Middle East, and especially Dubai, is a very important export point.
We appreciate you coming in this evening, Werner Baumgartner. Thank you very much.